Hi, welcome to this edition of Inside Scoop, where we talk to neighbors and friends about current and upcoming events in our town. And I'm here with Chief Ingledow from the new Lenox Fire Protection District to talk about an important program, Wreaths Across America. Welcome, Chief.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about the program for Wreaths.
A lot of people don't know about Wreaths Across America. And it's a nice program where it's a grassroots campaign. It's not run by the Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery, but it's for the veterans. And the veterans have done so much for us. And I think it's a great thing for us, home of proud Americans, to come up with a way to raise money to buy wreaths for their grave sites during Christmas season. Last year we raised about $6,000. Each wreath is $15, and we put those on the wreath or on the grave sites last year. We've adopted one section of 1,800 grave sites. That's a small portion of the 50,000 grave sites that are out there.
50,000, wow, I didn't realize there were that many.
It grows constantly. We have a bunch of volunteers that go out there and help lay the wreaths on the grave. But we have partnered up with many different groups in the community. Jersey Mike's, Culver's, American Legion, the VFW, and the Village of New Lenox, along with us. And we are working together to raise the money to purchase wreaths to fill this whole section.
Yeah, I know the VFW has like a glass box or a plastic box there, because a bunch of us put some money in it the other day when we were working bingo. And so hopefully that'll get filled up and enhance the sponsorships and the donations.
We do have those throughout the community. I appreciate any donations we can get. And we go through the community and collect those every now and then. We put that in a fund, a 501(c)(3) fund that we have. All the money goes towards this wreath program.
And how much is a wreath if somebody wants to sponsor?
$15.
Oh, that's not bad
it's
at all.
It's $15, and that purchases one wreath.
Okay, and we're trying to do 1,800.
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot of wreaths.
We'd be happy with 1,000 this year, which is a huge chunk of that section.
I think last year we had like enough for 600 or 700, right?
Was $6,000 worth. So,
yeah. Okay. Do the math. And what's the day that the wreaths are put on the graves? Is it right before Christmas?
Yes, it's December 17th, and we'll go down there early in the morning. The place is really crowded. There's a lot of volunteers that do this, and it's a great little ceremony they have there. They have each branch that lays a wreath upon the grave of each branch of the service, and it's really impressive. It's the one thing that gets me kind of in the Christmas spirit. Christmas has become so commercialized. It's nice to do something like this, and I really enjoy doing this. I started this about going out there about 4 years ago. My dad passed away, and he got buried out there.
Oh my goodness.
And he was a World War II vet, and somebody called me and said, would you like a wreath on your dad's grave? And I didn't know anything about this, so I got involved. 3 years ago, I went out there with a couple trustees, and they fell in love with this program. And so last year we started raising money for this. I think it's very important for us to do things for the community, for the vets. And it's just nice to do something outside of the fire service.
So it really is Wreaths Across America. There are other communities doing this across the country?
It goes on all across America. They have a bunch of volunteer semi-truck drivers that pick these wreaths up and deliver them to each different veteran cemetery. And they deliver those out there. And then now when the ones come here, they're delivered at a non-disclosed location. And then farmers in the area use their flatbeds, and they deliver them to each section of the cemetery very early in the morning. It's actually dark. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning to go out there and do this. So this is a huge effort that is put on, and to stand there and watch this and see all the wreaths on the grave sites.
I'd be crying.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. But it's a good feeling. We've already have some people that have said that they would come out and help us, and I appreciate that. But right now we're trying to raise money, and we do this all year round, but this time of year we start ramping up the efforts a little bit.
And you hear about a lot of vandalism in cemeteries, so this is something positive that's
Yes,
going on.
yes.
So that's great. If somebody wants to donate, how do they do that?
The best way of doing that is we are taking checks now for Wreaths for Veterans. We set up a 501(c) account called Wreaths for Veterans. We put the money in there, and then we, right before Thanksgiving, the Friday before Thanksgiving is the last day for us to collect money. Anything after that goes to the next year. So we will collect money, Wreaths for Veterans, on the check or cash donations. They can bring them here. They can send them to us at the fire station at 261 East Maple in New Lenox, and we will apply that to the funds, and then right before Thanksgiving we send it into the Wreaths for Veterans program, or Wreaths Across America program, and they purchase all the wreaths, and then we show up down there and put them up.
Oh, that sounds like great. I haven't been able to go, but I'm going to really try and make it this year. It sounds like
usually a
really
miserable
great.
day. It's usually raining
all
or
right.
sleety or cold.
That's all right. Look at all they endured for us.
Exactly, and there's something about it once you get there, once the ceremony starts, you don't feel that
care.
as much.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it is really, it's awesome.
Well, we'll put the phone number on the screen. Anything else you want to know? Just stop by, drop off a check.
Yes.
Okay.
We accept all donations. If you see the little plastic containers in the businesses, please donate to that.
We did.
I've actually seen them in a couple places and have slipped a few bucks in there myself, and I always donate to this every year. It's a great cause, and if you have time, please come out there and see this. But you have to get there early because the place is so crowded you can't even hardly find a place to park, and it's just really nice to see people support the veterans this way.
It's such a worthwhile cause. So
yes.
Thanks for joining me today, and I hope we make our goal and we can get a couple thousand graves covered. That would be great, but it gets better every year, and so this year hopefully it'll be even better than last.
I think so, because our committee has reached almost 300 businesses with those plastic containers. So I'm expecting some good donations this year.
Good. Thanks for joining us, New Lenox, and I hope you find it in your heart to donate.